Hey guys, my name is Paulo Magalheas. I'm here at Bristol Jiu Jitsu today, the place that I train in nowadays, teaching a class about Octopus, something that I learned from the creator of the thing, Eduardo. And I was lucky to train with him a couple of years, and I was really into the details, and I really learned, or the maximum I could learn, I learned from him, and now I'm trying to transfer the knowledge. So I'm here with half guard. When Christian attacks me, I go up. Boom. And he is going to break his hip. Yes, or he can go straight to the, if he knows what's happening, he's going to go straight to the spot. So I cannot sweep him from here anymore. Like, it's heavy for me. So come up to your elbow, like pretty quick. Step, scoot, and put your hook there. Now look, in the same moment I'm letting go the half guard, I'm punching, and I'm like butterfly sweeping him. Boom. And try and up kind of mount or something. Let's try and up in the mount. And then when you're ending up in the mount, extend the arm that was behind his back to catch him here. So there he loses the ability to counter me. And we end up here. Okay, the last technique we just saw, it's when the person that is playing with you have a little bit more about knowledge, like about half guard, how dangerous it is you break your hip from the half guard. So the defense for that person is sprawling a little bit, being heavy and flat on top of her hip. So you lose the ability to bump your hip. So when this happens, is the moment that we're going to come up to our elbow to open a little bit of space, scoop the hip just to open a little bit of space, not much, it's just to be able to put the hook in. And then I put my butterfly hook. From that butterfly hook there, I'm good to do a lot of stuff. But in this technique, we're still in the naive situation, which means that person doesn't know so much about Octopus, so we're just going to just sweep. And the important detail from that technique is tapping, extending my arm and tapping the knee. Because that thing will prevent the person to open the legs to post. If I hold, I cannot hold. If he open his leg, I'm done. He's going to open the leg. And if I'm playing gi, same stuff. If I hold, he's going to open the leg. But if I tap, he just loses the ability to open the leg. He cannot stop the sweep. It's basically that, like for this technique. If I want to set up, I bait him. I let him block. This other arm come here like an axe. I drive him there. I keep the inside arm. I pull, and also oftentimes I can do this, look, and keep him here with me. A little bit harder, but it's possible. And I can keep him here just like as a bait as well, like I'm baiting him. He thinks I have something here, but I'm just finding moment to keep my hooks there, and then I'll let him go. He thinks he gets something, but he don't. And then is the moment I'm going to start attacking the butterfly, and he is resisting. So pay attention on that one. Look, I'm blocking the knee for 1 second, and I scoot my knee outside his knee. Look, like that. Now look, he's light. He's on top of me. I can control him. Look, so easy. So now look, I extend the bottom knee, and I bring the other hook, and then I am on his back. I'm doing very slow, and it's not so easy to do slow. Go with the flow. You know, a bit easier. So one more time. Here, wait, set up, pull up, put my hook, pull up, he's resisting, he's resisting. And so oftentimes like this one, I'm in a very good situation right now. I don't need to do anything, just slide my knee out. And then when I slide my knee out, I need to slide my hip towards outside as well, a little bit. Now look. He's on top of me. So now with this bottom hook, I start going towards his foot, lifting up. This other one go down. I hook, I extend, and I can take his back. This last technique, I think that's the moment we start using Octopus for real. The previous ones were more to understand what Octopus is, like putting your body all the way across. Now awkward situation is a kind of a half guard, but then mastering this situation that you try something, you try to sweep the guy, bump sweep, or this one using the butterfly hook we just did, and the person will not be swept. Like, it's hard to sweep from that situation. It's very hard, almost impossible with someone that is good. But when they pause or they stop their sweep for 1 second, it's enough because I'm blocking the knee. Now you guys could see how important it is to block the knee, not hold anything, just block. And then with that block, you slide your knee outside, and you start hooking his leg, and then you start scooping your hip outside a little bit, and then you can control him with your hooks. Like you extend the bottom leg to feed that leg to the other leg that's coming in. You feed the hook, and then you extend and take the back. When he cross-face you, it's not the end of the world, because look, I can hold his arm really cross-facing. Look, he's really cross-facing. Hold his arm for 1 second and do the first one. Look, do the first one and sweep him, because he have no base. When he start cross-facing you, there's no base there. He cannot open that leg, and if he's fast enough to open that leg, just as I try and he opened that leg, you just do the second one without doing anything. Look, and you take his back. So if he's fast enough to open that leg, you take the back, because a lot of space. But most of the time he's not going to be able to open the leg, you just sweep him. So one more time. We're not going to do this one, I'm just showing guys, you're going straight to the half guard. So I'm here, playing my game, I'm tight and I relax, and he start cross-facing me. Hold the arm, and boom. Just sweep him. You have no base. But oftentimes you're doing your thing, trying to sweep, you're going to relax, or the guy have long arms and strong. When you see that he's going to cross-face you, don't resist. Let him cross-face you, but you catch the arm, so he cannot post anymore. And then you just hip bump sweep him. In that situation, you can use a little bit of your foot on the floor, because you have these hands. So you can start with the touching the floor to keep the bump, and then you go with the floor. So then now look, instead trying to play that Octopus game that is weird, I'm going to play a regular game. Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch my hook. I have this bottom hook here. That is a regular hook to use. I'm going to first bring my thigh, like I'm going to slide my thigh towards his thigh until I get to his hip. Now I'm going to point my heel down and down, deeper and deeper. So now I switch my hook safely. I cannot do this and try to switch. It's going to pass my guard. So look, I'm here very tight, bring my knee up, point my heel down, and I start burying my heel down, boom. And oftentimes I'll be able to hook his shin like I'm doing here. So now it's tight. But this will be a battle. So what I want here is taking his back. So what I need to do is come up to my elbow. So easy way for you guys to come up to your elbow, open your arm a little bit, and then just bring it easier to come up to the elbow. So what I want to do here, like, is just slide, pointing my chest down, and slide my knee outside. Look, I point my chest down. I use the octopus concept, like to bump sweep him, but he's resisting. So I slide, and then look, I am in the back. Then you guys take his back in a regular way. So this technique, like, is I'm showing how can you use octopus concepts, because octopus is not to everyone. Like, not everyone's going to like, is going to enjoy. It's a weird game, but the concepts are amazing. Even though you don't like play octopus, if you understand the concepts, like, you're going to be protected in like that half guard situation that I'm showing. So I was showing that half guard to show how to use octopus concepts in a regular situation. So in that situation, the opponent, he cover my body because he feel like I'm stronger than this guy, I'm good enough to beat him, but he have super flexible hip and he's moving too much, he's overwhelming me with his hip. So I'm going to cover him with my lats and take care of the hip first. And so when he does that, he allows you to start imposing some octopus details. So what I'm going to do in that situation, I'm going to switch my hook. I have that regular bottom leg hook in his leg. I'm going to bring my leg up. The bringing the leg up is important because then you have the perfect angle to switch the hook. If you try just switch, he's going to pass your guard or the hook will be weak. So you want to bring the knee up and then bury the heel down, and then you're going to have the hook there. As soon as you switch the hook, the only thing you need to think about is use your hip to bump sweep him, but you're not going to bump sweep him because it's almost impossible to bump sweep in that situation. But he's going to feel the pressure. He's going to feel the necessity to be sturdy. When he starts being sturdy with his body, it gives you the opportunity to point your chest towards the floor, and then you open space just to slide your knee out. As soon as your knee is out, you are in his back. Then it's about just taking the back.